So it has become official that the Phoenix Suns have traded for Chris Paul. I'm actually very surprised because I thought that the Bucks would be willing to give up a bunch. The Sixers would be willing to give up a bunch, but the Phoenix Suns, and for Chris Paul, I know he wants a championship, and that's what the Bucks and Sixers would be, but I don't think the Suns are going to be a championship team, even with Chris Paul. Now, they might make the playoffs, and if he leads them to the playoffs, it might cement him as a better player all time, but I know he really wants that ring really badly. So, the final trade is Chris Paul and Abonado to the Suns for Kelly Oubre, Ricky Rubio, Ty Jerome, Jalen LeCue, Jalen LeQual, and a 2022 first round pick. And this is crazy. Well, first of all, until 2027, the Thunder have 17 first round picks. That's crazy. Sam Presti, you're crazy, but that's really good. And so as you can see, Kelly Oubre, he is only 24 years old and he already put up 20 points a game. He is on an expiring deal, so hopefully the Thunder can re-sign him. I personally thought I was going to do a mock draft today, but everything is a trade. That would be tomorrow's video. And I actually had Chris Paul going to the Suns for Kelly Oubre, Ricky Rubio, and the 10th pick. But the Thunder also have to give up the 25th pick and 2 seconds to entice it, and adding the 10th pick can put it over the top. But I guess they get Ty Jerome, Jalen LeCue, and that 2022 first round pick. I don't know if it's lottery protected. I'm looking it up, but I don't think it is. But now they're actually like a real competitor in the Western Conference to be a playoffs. And also, before we get started, to see my opinion, remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you want to. I can't control you, but I would really appreciate it because we're a really small channel and I want to hit about like 300 subscribers by the end of the week. That would be really amazing. But this is crazy. This offseason trades is so exciting. It's so crazy. You've already seen the Dennis Schroeder deal, so the Thunder are definitely selling. I'm expecting Gallinari to be gone. I'm expecting Steven Adams to be traded, or they'll just let him expire, and they're just going to get draft picks and young assets. Wow, this is still crazy. I'm still in shock. Chris Paul, now he is 35, and getting a 2022 first round pick from the Suns might be pretty valuable, but I see the Suns are trying to compete now, and makes sense that they're willing to give it that pick. Let's see. So yeah, it was reported by Shams. Oh, so the first round pick is protected 1 to 12 in 2022, 1 to 10 in 2023, 1 to 8 in 2024, and unprotected in 2025. Okay, that's actually still really good value for the Thunder because alongside Shea, Lou Dort, they don't really have the young talent. They have the draft picks, but they don't have the young talent. Like, you can't start a 2020 first round pick yet. You just can't. And then you also have like people like Darius Baisley, but now, I think Kelly Oubre can be pretty big because, like I said, 20 point per game scorer, 24, good defender. Now, the Suns, alley-ooping it, that pick and roll of the DeAndre Ayton, Chris Paul, that's going to be deadly because I think DeAndre Ayton is one of the most underrated players in the whole entire NBA. He literally put up 18 points, 11 rebounds. Now, I do get why the Suns are willing to move from Kelly Oubre because they did go 8-0 in the bubble without him. And then Chris Paul is technically a better Ricky Rubio, so that of course makes sense. And then they also give up Ty Jerome. He's like 23, and it's probably going to be like a backup point guard in the league, but still some pretty good value. But wow, this is insane. So it's going to be Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, DeAndre Ayton. That's pretty deadly. Let's see. So I think that they actually might make the playoffs. I mean, you never know in the Western Conference because it's going to be so tough, but the Suns are going all in. They want Devin Booker to stay. They're willing to do anything to keep Devin Booker to stay. Well, I'm still in shock, and then the Thunder are no doubt going into rebuild mode. That's definitely thing they're going for, and it's going to be crazy. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this because the Thunder, they already got the 29th pick. Now, I think they could have got the 10th pick if they threw in the 25th pick, like I said, but this is crazy. I can't believe this is going on. It was like 10 minutes ago, and hopefully I get this out fast enough. And I think they will be a playoff team. I personally think they will. But they're not a championship contender. They're not over the Nuggets, Lakers, Clippers, Warriors even. And it's just crazy. Yeah, so they do... Oh, they have Aiden, which of course is really good, but it's going to be crazy. I thought Chris Paul was going to go to the Knicks, the Suns, or the Knicks, Suns, or the Bulls, or the Sixers, or Bucks, one of those, but I guess he goes to the Suns. I think that he can lead them to the playoffs, but I don't think they're really going to go very far. So yeah, this is just my opinion. I'm just still in shock, and I thank you all so much for watching, and peace out.